Give me my Merlot, my Pinot Grigio. Give me my Chandon. We mix the alcohol. Don't need no 12 steps. Shots all night, all night. Decaf and no regrets. Happy hour starts at 5. You think I'm staring at you like I'ma take you home? My heart belongs to one man, Mr. Cuervo. Give me my Morgan. I need my Belvedere. Another Jack and Coke. We like the alcohol. Stack up 'cause you know them drinks on me. We killing these shots like RIP. We wasted and we ain't going. Fill your cup 'cause you know them drinks.
Hey, what up, Izzy? It is Monday, and you're kicking it with your girl, Leslie. What's up?
It is Monday. So, Monday night, 7 o'clock, and we are here, and Leslie just come back in from flying from the West Coast, and,
Got in at midnight.
yeah, a little broke, but she making it work.
Yes.
So, yeah, unfortunately, our homegirl had a little bit of identity theft done, and
Right before I left.
Yeah, right before you leave, and you got to lock all your accounts, and it's like, what the hell do I do now? And
Yeah, it was very
scary.
What's the word? Not so much scary. It's just more of
A pain in the ass.
stressful. Pain in the ass and stressful. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Because basically flew out of town for 5 days and had no money.
Yeah. Yeah, but everything.
Grateful for everybody and thankful for everybody.
Yeah, everything worked out, but yeah, I got the phone call, and I was like, "What number is this?" And she was freaking out, going, "Izzy, you're smart with this. I think somebody just stole my money." And I was like, "What? Who is this?" And I was like, "Yeah, you got to get a hold of the bank, and it sucks when it's, because this has happened to me, people, and listeners, I know it's happened to a majority of you, and it's like these little cyber hackers are just retarded, and it's like it doesn't matter how much you pay to safeguard your shit, they still try to get in. And hell, last time this happened to you, it was kind of a funny story, people. They hacked her Instagram.
Yeah.
And I think we've talked about this on the radio before, but we were all messaging it, and DJ Kaizen, as you guys know, is Leslie's ex-husband, which they're great friends, and I think he had one of the best ones.
Yeah, a few of my friends, and I didn't even know I was hacked until they started sending me messages, and they're like, I think you've been hacked, but this is the message I sent them.
Yeah.
And I just laughed, and I was like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah, the hacker sent DJ Kaizen a message, and he goes, "What? You're supposed to be at home. I'm going to divorce you," and blah, 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 and all this stuff.
Well, because they were asking people for money, and I don't do that, and
Yeah.
he's just like, what?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's just funny. I'm making laugh about it now, but still.
Yeah. I mean, it is funny now, but it wasn't funny at the time, and you had to start a whole new Instagram.
Yeah, I did. And it I didn't mind that I had to start a new Instagram. It just sucks that I lost those pictures. But what mostly sucked more than anything is this person was just asking people for money, and everybody knows me. I don't ask nobody. Like, it would take a lot for me to even ask my dad for money, because I just don't do that. And for people, it's like, hey, Leslie, is this you? I'm like, no. They're like, I didn't think so, but you never know these days because people are just weird. I'm like, really? They're like, again, didn't think it was, but...
Yeah, and it's just, it's a shame, I mean, it really is, because it happens to so many people, and it's just one of those things. And, I've known Leslie since we were kids, and she's never, ever asked me to borrow money. But if she did, I would have it back literally the next day, but she's never asked me for money. I mean, you know, hell, when we go out of town and do shows, you know, we'll go to Walmart or something, and I'm like, okay, everybody get whatever they want. She's over there trying to pay for her own shit, and I'm like, no. We've got this covered. And she doesn't like handouts or any of that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I mean...
Well, because I don't want people to think that, you know, I owe them anything, and it's just like...
Yeah. So, matter of fact, I can tell you guys this. There was an event that we did. I tried to give her an envelope of money for working it, and she refused it. Like, refused it. Like, it was like, you are not giving me this. And that's just the kind of girl that she is, you know, and, you know, she's got everyone's back, and it's always the good people that get screwed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you were a piece of shit, they'd never fucking fuck with your shit. But it's like, oh, here's this smiling person, and I don't think that you were targeted because of who you are. I just think it was just random, because it happened to me, and it was so bad, people, I had to change my phone number, and I had that phone number forever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it just sucked.
So other than that, moving forward, how was the trip?
It was good. We went to my best friend's son's high school graduation.
Brother, sister's cousin that has somebody graduating.
Yes. And the class size, so it was a Christian school. Yeah, Christian school. Guess what the class size was?
What size?
Guess.
600.
Nope. 2 more guesses.
3,000.
Nope.
45 people.
Close. 18.
Really? 18? Damn.
Yeah.
A lot of dropouts going on in school nowadays.
No, it was 18. It's a very small Christian
Oh, it's a Christian
school.
Cool,
Yeah,
okay.
but it was small, and like they did some really cool things, and it's like preschool through 12, and it's like a little small campus. It's so cute. And the last day, like the seniors' last day, like at 2:00 or something, all the kids and then the senior parents, they go on the field and they put like 2 lines, kind of like football, like the football players do.
Mm-hmm.
And then the seniors come out and basically, you know, high five everybody, gets all the kids, high fives or whatever, and they come to the middle. And then like all the little grade school kids, you know, come up and give them high fives and hugs because they're going to miss them because they're like their mentors. You know, because all the kids, you know, everybody knows everybody. Because I think each grade has like anywhere from 15 to 18 kids in the class.
Okay.
And then they just get around, like everybody make this big old circle around the seniors, and they do like this little song and pep rally and little, you know, to send them off and wish them well and everything. So it was really, really nice and pretty cool. And
yeah, and I could just see, you know, you getting into it. You know, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, so it was cute. It was fun.
Yeah, people, if you need a hype person at an event, Leslie works cheap. So, like, she will get the crowd hyped up. She's a good hype man. Like,
Hype man.
She'll get everybody dancing and cheering and, you know, and yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool that they do that.
Yeah.
You know, my graduation class was 6,800 kids. And it was the biggest one that the school to this day has ever did. And
yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, it's, you know, what's interesting about where I went to high school, on freshman orientation, they said, look to your left and look to your right. One of them will not be graduating with you. Because there were so many dropouts, and people back then just, you know, life changes, or, you know, I don't want to go to school, or someone gets pregnant, and, you know, got all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah.
There was 12 people that didn't graduate with us. And I
Oh.
think 7 or 8 of them had moved.
Okay.
So our class was like, fuck you, we're staying in here for 4 years. And it was the biggest one that they ever had. And after we graduated, they had to redesign the school because there were so many kids. And then after that, it all went to shit. You know, I mean, they didn't have any... They had big classes, but not like that. And
Got it.
And what's crazy is the year before us, they had 5,800 kids.
I forget, where'd you go to school at?
Granite City High School.
Okay.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to Edwardsville, but because of the school line zone, I could choose to go to Edwardsville or Granite City. Well, it was decided for me to go to Granite City to play soccer. And I really wanted to go to Edwardsville, but Granite City was way different because Granite City is a suburb of East St. Louis, people. So it was a rough school, but it was a educational school. They had a lot of vocational departments. Our soccer team never lost. We went to state every year and won for years. And their academics program was excellent. I mean, I can't say that nowadays because the area had changed so much. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't even begin to tell you how shit is there. But I know when I drive by there, they have a ball field stadium now. I mean, so things must be going good. But several years ago, back when me and Michelle were dating, me and Michelle went to high school, we went back to our old school on the weekend, and she freaked out because she's like, we're not allowed to be on campus. And I'm like, we're alumni. You know, I mean, trust me, I used to skate at the school after hours, you know, nobody's going to say anything. And it was cool. We walked like how we would walk to different classes because it was different buildings, and held hands like we were back in high school. And you know, that's a memory that I never will forget. I always thought that was cool, and we took pictures and stuff.
Oh.
And then, you know, we didn't get to go in that day because you have to schedule an appointment, you know, but it was closed for renovation for the summer, and we got to walk the campus. And we even went over there and walked the football field. They had the big track around it.
Okay.
And just telling stories and stuff. And that, you know, to me, that was something really cool that I liked, you know, that I never will forget. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
You know, I have been back to my old high school. I did two speeches at my old high school about business and stuff, and I'm an alumni of Granite City High School. And I think the renovations that they did to the school are cool. We used to have full-size lockers. Now they have like half lockers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you put all your shit in there, you know? So,
right.
So, but yeah, we're going to go back to the music. We'll be right back. And who we kicking it with on this Monday with no debit card?
You're kidding with your girl Leslie, and that's me.
And
we'll be back.
And she making it just fine without no money. We'll be right back, guys.